Good morning. This is the Successful Management Styles of India, Volume 1, written by me, Rajsekhar Polapargada. This is about the first chapter in India's long history of leadership and management styles. In brief, in the first chapter, we have covered the ancient Indian leadership styles, right from Sri Ram and Sri Krishna and Buddha, who are the three tall figures in the history. The last one has walked on this planet about 2000 years before, and Krishna is about 5000 years before, and Sri Ram about we really don't know exact time, probably 7000 years BC. The whole thing, the chapter starts like this. So when we're having a breakfast meeting with my ex-boss, the project director for this $2 billion company, every day we used to have a breakfast in our guest house, and while we were having the discussions on progress of the project, invariably we'll discuss about other things. One day he asked me a question. Why is that somebody who recruited me he's putting spokes into my working? Having known Gordon for a long time, I knew he had some complaints about Indian style of management. So I asked him, is he referring to that? He said, no, just I want to know. Then I explained to him that traditionally the leadership in India has been kept on very high pedestal. Not only the Rama, Krishna and Buddha, but even the later people, leaders like Vivekananda, even during this freedom struggle, Gandhi, Nehru, Patel, all these leaders were kept on a high pedestal based on their qualifications and their abilities and their nature. In fact, unplaceable characters. Gandhi, as many people know, he is even named Mahatma, so the great soul, for his championing the non-violence, not only in India but all over the world. Leaders like Nelson Mandela, even presidents of other countries like Obama and all, they are all praise for Gandhi, and not to talk about our country where he is the father of the nation. When in the first chapter, when we discussed about the other lifestyles, leadership styles, we covered the three figures in history. One was Shivaji, who fought against the formidable Mughal rulers, and Akbar, who was one among all Mughal rulers who picked up for his tolerance of other religions, and Chanakya for his great the ideas and strategies for throwing formidable Magadha kingdom of Nandas. In fact, during his time only, Alexander tried to invade India and then lost his war, and then he went back. The several leaders in India produced who have not only accomplished great tasks but also became role models for Indians. The first chapter deals with all of them, and you can see some of the few slides which would explain the leadership style of those people. But before I close this chapter, I would say that each leader has got a different style, and some lead from the front and some lead from caution from the behind. Some are benevolent, some are inspiring people like Vivekananda, who inspired the whole nation and youngsters in the last century. Irrespective of their style, most of these people have larger than life-size image, and the one quality which all of these leaders, Indian leaders in the past, had carried without much effort is the acceptability, the general acceptability. Like the highest acceptability, I would give it to Sri Ram. Not only in India but all over the world, he is accepted as a great leader and a great people's king. And the way he disciplined the army consisting of monkeys is legendary. And I wish if Government of India starts a university on Sri Ram's name and his lifestyle, because not only by the Indians, even as far as Japan, Indonesia and Thailand, Ram is an accepted legend. So before we close the first chapter on the leadership styles of ancient India, I would show some slides, and then for detailed study you can read my book, which is available on Amazon, The Successful Styles of India, Volume 1. And Volume 1 covers what is different in the styles, and Volume 2 tells how those people achieved the great heights, and Volume 3 is sustainability and beyond. So thank you very much. This is the video book presentation, as well as a little bit brief of my book. Thank you very much. This is Rajsekhar Pollapragada. I hope youngsters of this country would read this book and then learn the successful management styles. Some are street smart, some are followed the traditions. Many of them studied in Western universities, but they all had their personal stamp on the leadership, and I would urge the youngsters to develop their own signature of lifestyle, leadership style, than copy somebody else's, because leadership is situational, and what works now may not work tomorrow, and what worked yesterday may not work today. And exactly by copying the lifestyles or leadership styles, we may not achieve the results. As Peter Drucker says, management is nothing but leadership, and leadership and management are interchangeable. Thank you. This is the part 1 or chapter 1 of my book, Successful Management Styles of India, Volume 1. What's different? Thank you.